Unbreakable bonds. A tale of courage and loyalty. In a quiet little town lived a young boy named Daniel. He was the only son of a wealthy businessman and was known throughout the town for his boundless energy and infectious laughter. One sunny morning, as Daniel was playing with his dog, named Cooper, a disaster struck. Unknown to the family, a group of ruthless criminals had been plotting for months to kidnap young Daniel to demand a hefty ransom from his father. The criminals infiltrated the town quietly and in the blink of an eye seized the unsuspecting child from the front yard of their home. Daniel, terrified and confused, was bound and gagged and then placed in the back of an unmarked van. As the vehicle sped away from his home, Daniel's heart pounded with fear. The criminals threatened him, warning that harm would come to him if he dared to make a sound or draw attention. Panic ensued as Daniel's parents discovered their son's disappearance. They immediately contacted the local police and offered a substantial reward for information that could lead to Daniel's safe return. News of the abduction spread like wildfire through the town, and it wasn't long before the entire community was engaged in the search for the missing boy. Cooper, who had been playing with Daniel in the front yard when he was kidnapped, watched a van speed away with his beloved friend inside. He barked and howled, desperately wanting to follow. Cooper had always been protective of Daniel, and the strong bond between them had grown since the day Daniel's father brought Cooper home as a puppy. Cooper was not about to let his young companion be taken away without a fight. The loyal dog tore through the yard, following the van's scent until he reached the edge of the town. In the van, Daniel, still gagged and bound, found a moment of solace when he realized that Cooper was following them. He felt a glimmer of hope that his faithful friend might be the key to his escape. As the van wound its way through a dense forest, Cooper kept pace, weaving through the trees and underbrush, determined to rescue his beloved friend. After several hours, the van came to a halt deep in the woods, far from the prying eyes of the authorities. The criminals pulled Daniel out, and the plan to demand a hefty amount of ransom from Daniel's father is about to be realized. Unknown to them, Cooper had silently circled the area, maintaining a safe distance, but never losing sight of the scene. Just as the criminals made a call to Daniel's father to deliver their demands, Cooper sprang into action. With a fierce growl and a burst of speed, he lunged at the nearest thug, knocking him to the ground. Chaos erupted as the remaining criminals struggled to control the brave dog. In the ensuing scuffle, the phone was knocked from their hands and crushed beneath Cooper's powerful paws. The noise and commotion drew the attention of the local police, who had been scouring the forest in search of the kidnapped child. Sirens wailed in the distance as they rushed to the scene. The criminals, overwhelmed and outnumbered, had no choice but to surrender. Relief washed over Daniel as the police officers rescued him. He hugged Cooper tightly, tears of gratitude streaming down his face. Cooper, wagging his tail, had come to his friend's rescue, ensuring his safe return. In the end, the criminals were arrested, and Daniel was reunited with his grateful family. The town celebrated their hero Cooper, who had proven that loyalty and courage could overcome even the most daunting challenges. Cooper, the golden retriever, became a legend in the town, forever known as the faithful friend who had helped a young boy escape from his captors and brought an end to a terrifying ordeal.